Another original from the Three Davids on WNCW this morning, live in Studio B. I have a feeling that's not exactly a drinking song.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's all in how you hear it. It could be a drinking song. It's about, whatever it is that moves you. Take it in.
Along that tune, we went from a electric guitar for David Wilcox over here. You had is that a djembe?
That is an ashiko. It's a straight-sided African drum made out of cedar. And if it had that little bout, like a goblet, like a wine glass, then it would be a djembe, but it's called an ashiko.
And actually, David Wilcox was playing see, we're all David, so it's hard to refer. David Wilcox was playing a baritone electric guitar, which is kind of a cool thing to pull out of the box.
And then it looks like you started out with a box of breath mints and then went to...
That is exactly right. Beating on a box of breath mints to a mouth bow, an old mountain instrument, and back to the box of breath mints.
Yeah, the mouth bow is worth looking at as far as, it's going to catch your attention.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the oldest. Well, it is the oldest stringed instrument in the world, and still existing here in the mountains. I love that.
Do you have any of the history of how did they come up with that, and what was it originally? What kind of songs was it originally for?
Ooh, 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 that kind of song.
Instrument in the world.
Yeah, you're talking
Except for the drum, I guess.
You're talking about, I consider myself the first progressive mouthbow player since the Neanderthals, and it sounds something like this. Here, it's just a stick with a string on it. That's all you're hearing. And you can move your mouth to get different notes, and you can stop the string with your finger to get a sound like this. So you're talking about something so ancient that's just, ridiculous.
It's really just not that common anymore, I guess.
No. It's just because it's so primitive.
Yeah.
People, I think, forgot what to do with it. But, you can still find it in the Aborigines in Australia still play it. Folks in Brazil still play something like it. And several old mountain folks, most of them have passed away now, but Morris Norton up in Sodom, North Carolina is where I learned it. And old fellow named Carlick Stooksbury up in Norris, Tennessee played it. So it's been around. I put the lower string on it because the old-timers would usually use catgut, and they would get it high-pitched, or ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, that kind of a sound. But I like the funky low sound. That's the progressive part.
Switching it up.
And David LaMotte, you've got your percussion instrument in your lap. Can you tell us about that?
This one I just got recently. It's called a slap-top cajon. It's kind of like a cajon, but of course a cajon's a box you sit on and you play it like that. This one sits across your knees along the top, and it's got a lot of different tones in it. It's nice. It's got a nice low tone, and it's got these kind of like conga-like type sounds, and then it's got actually it has some strings inside of it to give it a snare sound on the edges. So it's got a nice variety of tones in it.
Dare I ask how many instruments are in your house?
No.
It's a 12-step program.
Not if
that's
my
right.
wife is listening. It's best if you don't ask.
Well, I'm part of the 11-step guitar program. One more guitar and I'll be cured. I'll have a bunch of them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, especially David Holt's house. I mean, David Wilcox's as well. I've been to both of their houses, but we've been rehearsing at David Holt's house, and it's amazing. We're in the middle of a rehearsal, and we say, man, if only we had a...
Well, the other thing the other day was the A-flat harmonica.
Yeah, an A-flat harmonica. Nobody plays an A-flat harmonica. And David Holt said, well, hang on just a second. Let me go over here in the back room. He digs around for a minute, comes out. Yeah, here's one. It was great.
That was good.
The trick is knowing where it is, though.
Yeah.
Where'd I put that trombone?
Where is that tuba? I've got a steel guitar here I'm about to play, and it's you play with a slide. It's got a real kind of a special bluesy sound.
Oh, let's hear it.